July 10th, 2016, Taipei. Two men walk into a bank. They're wearing medical masks, fisher hats, calm, unhurried. One stands near the entrance. The other stops in front of an ATM. He doesn't insert a card. He doesn't force anything. He just waits. And then, the machine begins spitting out cash, banknote after banknote. The man calmly collects it. When a stranger approaches, they immediately stop and walk away. The stranger looks down at the money lying there. He has no idea. He just walked into one of the biggest cyber heists in history. That same night, 20 other men did the exact same thing across the city. This wasn't a glitch. It was coordinated. Over 2 years, more than 100 banks in over 30 countries would be hit. Nearly $1 billion stolen. No guns, no vault explosions, just code. The group behind it would later be named the Carbanak Group. They were led by an elusive mastermind, but on this night in Taipei, they made a mistake, and for the first time, they left fingerprints.
Carbanak was a game changer, I think.
Poof. The attackers, they have the password of the administrator. So at that point we knew that they were watching what we were doing.
The real banks involved were never publicly named. The employees were never identified. So to understand how this happened, we'll call him Maxim. April 8th, 2014, Ukraine. Maxim works at a bank, respected, ordinary, busy. He has one small habit. He ignores Windows updates. That morning, while sipping coffee and thinking about the receptionist he has a crush on, an email appears from his colleague, Sergey. Attached, a Word document. Compliance with Federal Law 115. Official, boring, important enough. Maxim opens it. He reads it, closes it, and continues his day. Nothing happens. At least, nothing visible. The file quietly downloaded malware, installed a backdoor, and somewhere, far away, someone was now watching. The hacker doesn't rush. He studies. He installs software that slows Maxim's computer down. Maxim gets frustrated. He calls IT. Before the technician arrives, the attacker installs a keylogger. When the administrator types his password, the hacker doesn't guess it. He captures it. Domain controller access. In a Windows environment, that's everything, the heart of the network. And still, he doesn't steal a cent. For months, he watches, learns, observes how money moves, like a predator studying its prey. Months later, ATMs begin behaving strangely, cash dispensing at random times. The bank hires cybersecurity investigators. They check the ATMs. Nothing, no malware, no traces. It's as if the machines are innocent. Then one night, at 3 a.m., a call comes from a major Russian bank. Their domain controller is compromised. Data is being sent abroad. Someone is inside. A specialist investigates. He finds remote control software running. He opens a Word document, types one word in Russian, hello. They wait. Nothing. Then suddenly, the cursor moves. Letters appear. You will not catch us. The investigator replies, we will catch you. The response comes back, no, you will not. In that moment, it becomes personal. The malware resembles an old Trojan. One configuration file reads, Anunak. Investigators give it a name, Carbanak. Now they can reconstruct the operation. The group used 3 methods. First, they transferred money from internal accounts to their own. Before doing so, they inflated balances to hide the theft. Banks reconciled every 10 hours. That was enough time. Second, they remotely controlled ATMs to dispense cash on command. Money mules collected it. Third, they opened mule accounts with tiny balances, $3.33. Then they altered the bank's database. $3 became 1 million. Instantly, dozens of mules became millionaires. They withdrew the money. For 2 years, the group operated undetected. By early 2015, 100 financial institutions, 30 countries, $1 billion stolen. They appeared unstoppable. Until Taipei.
The first bank reported that over 70 million NT dollars was withdrawn illegally. The withdrawals were made in both Taipei and Taichung across 34 ATMs and 20 branches.
July 2016, $70 million withdrawn illegally, 34 ATMs, 20 branches. Police move fast. 500 officers review CCTV footage. They trace the withdrawals to hotels. 22 money mules identified. 19 escape. 3 remain. Desperate. One hides sports bags full of cash in a park. Another mule hides suitcases in station lockers. 2 associates arrive to collect them. They sit down for brunch. Police surround them. In their hotel room, $1.5 million in cash. 90% of the stolen money is recovered. But on one phone, investigators find something bigger. Photos of stacks of international currency, emails from a superior. A name begins to surface. March 6, 2018, Alicante, Spain. Dennis, Ukrainian, private, rarely leaves his home. At the time, he owns 15,000 bitcoins. In 2018, worth $162 million. Today, worth over $1 billion. He spends quietly in crypto, but luxury cars and houses leave trails. Investigators follow the money. When police enter his home, the laptop is unlocked, still running. They seize 2 BMWs, jewelry worth $500,000, and his cryptocurrency, but most of the $1 billion is still missing. The malware still exists today, used under different names: Fin7, Joker Stash, Cobalt Spider. Code evolves, groups change. It is very hard to arrest a piece of code. And here's the unsettling part. The vulnerability exploited in that Word document had been fixed 3 years earlier. All it required was an update. But the real weapon was a single document opened on a quiet Tuesday morning.